Well, that sounds good, man. Well, I just wanted to call and say goodnight.
Oh, good night to you too.
All right. Well,
That's,
whenever you
yeah,
get where
that's
you're,
sweet.
go ahead.
That's sweet. That's sweet of you to call.
Of course, always willing to do it. Well, whenever you get where you're going, I hope you sleep tight.
I hope you also sleep tight.
All right. Good night.
Think about me.
Oh, I will do.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
You're married. You look married.
We're married.
She's married.
So you're single?
Very single.
Single.
Yes, I'm single.
Married or unmarried?
I don't really care whether you're married or single.
Welcome to the Married and Unmarried podcast. I'm Haley. I'm the married one.
I'm Andy, and I am the unmarried one.
Woo! I like how you came in there hot.
Rolling, ready to roll.
And swing, bada, bada, swing.
It's summer, baby.
And you still hate baseball.
I hate baseball. Wish it would die as a sport.
But we watched it together the other night.
We did. It's not so bad in very, 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 very small doses, as in one game in your lifetime.
And when you're watching with friends.
Or with a glizzy.
You do love a good glizzy.
I love it. Even a ballpark glizzy.
I thought of you the other day because I saw a new way to make glizzies. You lay them out on like a baking sheet, then you put a crescent roll on top of it and bake them in the oven until the crescent roll gets like crunchy, and then you turn it over and it's like a little hot dog.
In a blanket.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'll send you the video.
Sounds a lot like a pig in a blanket.
No, because it's
which actually was my nickname in high school.
Okay, and we're back. I did enjoy watching baseball with you. I wouldn't be mad if you and I started to watch baseball more together.
See, I'm busy that day.
What do you watch in your free time?
Well, when there's no sports, I start get back into Netflix. I'm a big there's a show on that's really funny. It's called Tires. It's on Netflix.
I have seen that. I didn't find it that funny. So
It's so good.
Thomas and I started it.
It's so good.
We didn't finish it.
It's very funny. He
kind of likes it.
Do you and Thomas have to watch shows together, or do you have separate shows, or how does that work?
We have separate shows, and then we have a good bit that we both like together.
Okay.
He started Peaky Blinders, and he tried to get me to start watching it, and I was like, no. And then I saw this one edit on TikTok of Cillian Murphy as Tommy Shelby, like years after, like this is when Oppenheimer was coming out. So like Peaky Blinders has been put on pause since that filming. And I came home and I was like, Thomas, we have to watch Peaky Blinders. And that was like kind of the start of us watching shows together. It's such a boy show. Have you watched it?
No.
I don't think you would like it.
You I think like it a little too much.
I love it. Peaky Blinders. I love it so much. They're filming a movie right now, and then they're going to continue on with the show after the movie. I can't wait to watch. We also like Bob's Burgers.
I like Bob's Burgers. That's a good show. My sister really likes that one. I like Suits a lot.
I like Suits as well. I still have not finished that one.
No, I'm working my way through. It's kind of one of those like Grey's Anatomy types that like you could just do forever. And I think I think they're doing Suits LA now at some point.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Haven't worked my way there yet. But.
Yeah. I have a terrible habit of starting a show and not finishing it. Like Peaky Blinders, The Office are the only two that I've finished.
You know what I watch a lot of too is like sports, like real.
Yeah.
Like a real documentary.
Like Hard Knocks?
Yeah, like the stuff we do. And then I'll also watch a lot of YouTube.
I watch a lot of YouTube. Thomas.
I like a YouTube.
Thomas does not watch it. Are you a YouTube when you eat kind of person?
I'll watch something while I eat.
I'm a YouTube while I eat kind of person.
You're an iPad kid, aren't you?
I'm such an iPad kid. But like people with ADHD, like it's a thing in our community.
Don't say our community. I don't have ADHD. We talked about this.
Well,
my mom says I don't, so I don't.
They see me. I still think you need to get tested.
I think we should do that for one of the podcast episodes.
Mobile pod. Also, Thomas made me start watching Star Wars. I realized that Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin in the first 3 movies, very attractive looking. So maybe that's what the hook is for Thomas and I to finish a show together. There has to be an attractive.
It has to be a good show for him and have a hot man for you.
A hot man for me that's typically on the bad side.
Oh, like a bad boy.
Yeah.
It.
I mean, like, do you think you would start a movie series? Like, when you get into a relationship.
A movie series like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Gosh, please, not Lord of the Rings.
Haley loved Lord of the Rings.
I hate Lord of the Rings, and you know this.
Gollum's a really cute guy.
Yeah, he is cute. Not the kind of anti-hero bad boy I'm looking for.
What do you mean he's so bad?
He is so bad, but just he's not Tommy Shelby. So what do you when a woman enters your life?
A woman.
Seriously, what are you guys gonna watch? What do you want to watch and cuddle up on the couch with? Maybe with some popcorn.
I don't know. Not anything scary. I don't like a scary.
What if she's really into it? Like true crime?
No, that can be just. Oh, I'm cool with true crime. I like true crime.
Okay, so true crime is the threshold.
I like true crime a lot.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I like watching how. I'm at the point now where I'm like, you idiot! You didn't wipe for your own fingerprints, moron.
Moron.
And meanwhile, if I ever did anything bad, I would be like caught in the act.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like,
And he's like, well, I remember to wipe my fingerprints.
Meanwhile, they're like,
Camera.
18 months after he got away with the murder, they found his fingerprint on one McDonald's bag 18 blocks away. And I'm like, you moron.
There's a lot of 18 going on right there.
How many times did I say it?
Twice.
Oh.
If I had a nickel for every time you said 18, I'd have a dime
Hey, well,
by now.
I mean, hey, the 18 murderer is a killer, and he has done a lot of things with the number 18.
I think you kind of remind me of Nick Miller from True Girl. True Girl.
True Girl. The worst superhero of all time. She cannot lie to her friends.
New Girl.
True Girl, what do you think of my outfit? It's
like
it's an outfit.
It's like the Shein version of New Girl. It's True Girl.
True Girl.
But you remind me
And
of...
her sidekick, Honesty Dog.
No. You remind me of Nick Miller from New Girl.
Uh-huh.
And he writes, like, novels, I think.
Novels.
I can't remember.
Why did you say it like Casper the Ghost?
I was thinking.
Novels.
I was unsure. That's my unsure voice. You should hear me in a sales pitch.
Come on, you have to be confident. You have to be True Girl.
True Girl. Okay.
Oh,
So.
novels.
Hey, Casper. You remind me of Nick Miller. I feel like you could write like zombie fan fiction.
No, I can't write. I have to be able to jump when I'm working. I have to multitask.
So active, weren't you?
I gotta do like 6 things at once.
Right. Is this you being 6 things at once?
That's like, I'm over here on eBay. I'm over here on Marketplace. I'm editing a video. I'm doing analytics.
All the things. Why are you doing... What was this called?
The Michael Phelps.
The Michael Phelps. I developed a dance move that I'm waiting to take off. This is it. It's called the Michael Phelps. I'm waiting for it to take off.
True Girl.
True Girl. I don't look like Michael Phelps. Unfortunately, neither one of us look like Michael Phelps.
Wow, how dare you.
I'm sorry, this is how you have to find out.
I have been working out
I was going to say,
like a fiend.
But you've been on such a health kick recently.
I've been eating very well the past couple of weeks, other than like 1 or 2 times a week.
You texted me that you were that you just got done doing a home workout. Which, when I think of home workouts,
Don't remember that.
I think of, I remember, because I giggled out loud when you texted me that.
Oh, thanks.
It was the day I texted you that I did 8 push-ups. And I was like, I don't mean to brag. And you were like, brother, I've been doing these home workouts, and they are kicking my butt.
Oh, yeah, I did the stairs.
In your condo.
Yeah. Yep, you go up and down as many times as possible.
You have a gym membership.
I do, but driving to the gym is so taxing.
So Andy's like, I'm going to do the
I think it was also raining, and I was like, I'm not
Yeah. Yeah, that is a big deterrent.
Plus,
I would
like,
say.
20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. That's 40 minutes
That's
right
another
there.
thing that I was
Then
thinking
if
about.
I'm there for like 30, 40 minutes and it's hot and I got to eat and I got to do things. So it's like if I could just do it here, I'll be done in 40 minutes, not done in an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I can't wait until the Married and Unmarried podcast is so successful that we can get our own studio, and we will also put a gym in the studio.
If we ever get to that point, Haley, I'm going to need you to do a little bit more. Because if we're both quitting our full-time jobs, I cannot continue to do everything.
And
you just show up.
And he does everything for this podcast. And I made merch.
No, you made me and you a hat and a sweater.
Yeah.
That's not making merch.
Merch department.
No, merch is when you sell it. And you have not done any of that.
Comment below if you want some merch from the merch department.
True girl.
True girl. But yeah, so how's your health kick going?
I'm down 2.5 pounds right now from like when I got my labs done a couple weeks ago.
You did go get labs done.
Yes, and it told me to eat healthier. The problem is, so here's the problem. I put my results into ChatGPT and I was like, what do I need to do?
Oh, Lord.
And ChatGPT basically told me I need to eat all of the things I don't like.
Okay.
So that's what I've been doing is basically like just I've been trying to find the like 7 things that are good for what I'm trying to do that I also can stomach. Because it's like eat a bunch of beans and I'm like I hate beans.
He hates them.
I hate them. Eat a bunch of not salad, garbage lettuce and I'm like I hate that.
I've never seen garbage
eat
lettuce.
Some cherry tomatoes, and I'm like, what?
I love cherry tomatoes.
Okay, here's a one. I went to the store yesterday, and I was trying to get things for my salad, and I was looking for cherry tomatoes. I didn't see them. I saw grape tomatoes. What's the difference?
I don't know, but I have noticed that to me they're the exact same thing.
I could not find cherry. I look. Grape. Normal tomatoes.
Also, why are we naming another vegetable after a fruit?
Well, I thought it might have been like the grapes that taste like cotton candy, but I don't think so. I think
Again, but like even the cotton candy grapes, that's not even a fruit. Like
cotton candy is not a fruit.
Unfortunately, not. Maybe that's why your labs are a little.
Back on the cotton candy.
Yeah, maybe. But think about it. Like we don't name vegetables after fruits. I don't think.
Tomato.
That I think you're missing my
True
point.
girl.
No, but I did see grape, cherry, whatever kind of tomatoes. I saw the little doodads in your fridge.
I have a lot of fruits and vegetables in there right
I was
now.
so tempted to take some tomatoes.
You should have one of these before you go.
Are they crunchy?
No. I'm talking about something different. You can have a tomato if you want that.
Yay.
I don't know, weird snack. I have bananas in the freezer that have a little bit of dark chocolate and a little pinch of sea salt on the top.
Ooh, I don't like salty. I've never been a fan
I'll
of
go
that.
screw myself then.
I mean, I'll try one, but
You don't have to.
No, I will. Typically, the stuff you make is pretty good, but
I've been cooking.
I know you've been cooking.
I made healthy hibachi last night.
Wow, that's when you know Andy's taking it seriously. Is when he's willing.
ChatGPT gave me I made a healthy yum yum sauce.
I love yum yum sauce. Also, Andy and I sat down for lunch the other day, and it was a health kick lunch. And this man made his own ranch, which I'm really proud of. That's really impressive because I do think a lot of the calories that we consume are in like our sauces. I am guilty of it. So like anyone that makes their own dressing, more power to you. Except Andy needed this much ranch for his salad. Brought a tub this big.
It's not that big.
Like, yes.
No, it's like this big.
Okay, don't listen to him. Listen to True Girl right now.
I call it Easy to Find Valley Ranch.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
We'll sell it in the merch department.
Yes, comment below if you want my ranch.
And we'll ship it to you.
You can only buy it by the bucket.
Bucket.
No, it's okay. I mean, the thing about the healthy recipes where it's like substitute this for that and do that and make your own dressing and this, that, and the other is it never tastes super good. It's always just like fine.
Yeah, I agree. I grew up in a household I think like the culture would call it like ingredient household. So
you know what happens is you get used to it not tasting really, really good.
Yeah.
And then when you go back, you're like, why did I ever leave?
yeah, and then also like processed foods. You know, I've watched all those documentaries and stuff. Like, there's so much sugar and stuff in our. This is not that kind of podcast, so I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. But like, food is addicting, and certain processed foods are made to be more addicting. Love food. I do too. And so when I was forced to do the paleo diet when I was in 5th grade, have I told you I used to have tuna fillets for breakfast? Yeah. So obviously it's a sore spot, but I do still love my grape tomatoes.
Well, you're welcome to take one. You know what I didn't take? I've been having some buyer's remorse lately.
Yeah.
So you would love this out of me. When we were in Oklahoma City, I went to the Tacova store.
Did you get boots?
No, I didn't get boots. We walked in. It did smell nice because of the leather.
It smells so good.
But they had a candle in there.
Ooh.
It was a $50 candle.
Worth it. You're paying for the brand.
It smelled really good, and I thought to myself, I'll come back if I really can't stand not having it. We lost, and we left the next day.
Yeah.
So I didn't go back, but I was like, you know what? I'll look it up online. They don't sell them online.
Are you so sad?
I couldn't find it. I was a little I definitely would have bought it.
Yeah.
It was not a super big candle. It was a little bigger than that one there. So it was you were paying a lot. I don't think it was their brand, but it smelled really good and it fit the vibe.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of when I went to the SEC tournament in Nashville, and the hotel we stayed at had the incredible sheets that they do sell online for $200 for a set.
Did you buy it?
No, but I've been thinking about it, and that's where I'm saying I think sometimes I am unwilling to pull the trigger for nice things.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I've also, it depends. You will purchase, expensive camera equipment. Maybe you'll drop some money on
a podcast.
Right? I think you have a hard time, rewarding yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do.
And, just buy the candle.
I don't deserve the candle.
Why?
No, I would have bought the candle.
Exactly.
So here's the other thing. 50 is oh, this will sound really bad. 50 is I can live if I buy the $50 candle and it never even ships, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But the $200 sheets start to get into that territory where it's that puts a dent.
Yeah, I think my threshold is about $125. Anything above that.
Mine's $100. I think as a kid,
I'd say
$100 was oh my gosh, you're set for life.
Yeah, I have a terrible habit of sometimes. I agree with you, $100. Because anytime something goes above $100, I am a dumb. We all know I'm not good with money. We've made that very clear on this podcast. Or speeding. I'm not great at. I'm just not very smart. And anything after $100, I drop the one off. And so if it's $125, oh, it's $25. If it's $175, oh, it's $75. It's pretty expensive.
It's not. I round up. I'm $125, so $200 is what I'm spending here.
Obviously, we're just not good with money, but we're on two very opposite ends of the spectrum.
I would argue I'm very good with money.
I think you're too conservative. You know
what I'm not good with is the taxes. I got taxed, and now I'm trying to catch up from that.
Yeah,
And then we had 2 rough months of trips and stuff. Once in a lifetime stuff, and I'm still trying to play catch up from that. And I need my bonus, which doesn't come until October.
Yeah, taxes are terrible.
They'd be frustrating.
I would throw my tea into the Boston Harbor too. Except I can't do that because 1, I'm nowhere near Boston. 2, Boston. 2, tea's not going to do anything. I guess maybe oil. I would have to. That's how you make a statement in this day and age. Go throw oil into the Boston Harbor.
No Diddy.
No. Oh yeah.
Speaking of tea, do you want to hear 2 funny? I don't think I've told you either of these Hinge stories before.
Tell me.
One, well, it probably wouldn't happen for you or Thomas, I guess, now that you think about it. But my name is not necessarily gender neutral, but it could be. There's some Andys out there that are girls.
Yeah, I know someone who's about to have a baby, and they are naming their daughter Andy.
After me?
Spelled differently.
Anyways, have you ever? Well, I guess you haven't, but I once matched with an Andy.
A girl Andy or a boy?
I feel like if her name was also my name, I sent her to the right. I was a little more lenient.
Think about, like, you could say, I love you, Andy. Is it to her?
Right,
Are you just like self-motivating?
I don't think I could. So here's the thing.
Andy, you're killing it.
I matched with like one, and I don't think I could ever date her.
Oh.
Like super seriously. I think it was more just like, I'm intrigued to see where the conversation goes based on the fact that we have the same name.
Did you go on a date with her?
No.
Oh, sorry, Andy. You don't know which one I'm apologizing to. Well, it's funny you say that. We were at that wedding that Thomas and I were at recently. There was a man and a woman, and they were both named Lee, which, like, that is a...
Oh! I remember why I thought of this now.
Tell me.
Taylor Lautner is married
to Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
I don't know if awesome's the word. I think it would be too weird for me.
Think about, like, how their, like, financial statements work. Like, at some point in time, that is a headache.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Or, like, one of them gets a request that it was meant for the other one.
Or, like, packages.
Yeah.
Like, like, Christmas gifts. How do you...
You gotta go buy it in person, I guess.
Exactly. Like, there's no way... That would be so confusing.
It'd be frustrating.
And what if it's, like, female or male specific products?
Well, and then you also get into, like, is Taylor Lautner famous enough to use, like, fake names when he orders stuff so that it doesn't get, like... Look,
I don't know.
Taylor Lautner ordered from us.
He's got, like, a pretty recognizable face, too.
No, but, like, if I order from, like, Tecovas, if I'm buying the candle... Do I use the name, like, Ron Wintersdale?
Yeah, they probably have some sort of alias, and I wonder what that alias... What if he goes by Jacob
He goes by Andy Hamilton.
Amazing.
Wasn't
he Jacob in Twilight?
Very generic name.
What if he goes by Edward
honest,
Cullen?
You're asking the wrong man.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that you never watched Twilight. That's the movie series. We talked about this.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what you're going to start with yours.
I'm good.
She's going to want you to be a part of it. And then she's going to
already seen
she's
it.
going to want you to pick a side. Edward or Jacob, vampire or werewolf. True girl or honesty dog.
Honesty dog for sure.
You do
Honesty dog sounds like a dumb name that they renamed the hot dog because hot dog offended someone.
Yeah.
Come on down and get your honesty dog.
There's nothing fake about it.
The other one, have I ever told you about the time that I matched with a girl whose photo I was already in?
No. Was it like at a football game?
So I work the Jaguars home games on the field with video, right? So anytime I'm down on the field, I am cognizant that there's 70,000 people around me that at any point could be taking a picture or video of anything that I'm doing.
We're throwing mustard packets at you.
So, no, please don't throw anything. I don't. That's kind of become a trend in sports, and I don't really quite understand what the thought process is behind like, I need to be a part of this.
They need this condiment packet on the field.
Well, I've seen a lot of stuff get thrown. Like at Texas, I think they threw beer bottles or something.
We did that a lot in South Carolina.
It's just like, guys, like, let's all realize here that, like, yes, a sport is exciting to be at. It's like a concert. But, like, they are real people on the field.
Yeah.
And, like, they're humans. And if you hit them with something hard enough, it's going to hurt them.
Yeah. Well, even the baseball game we watched the other day where someone from the top deck threw a baseball onto the field, but it was at the perfect time where they were throwing it, the team was throwing it back to the catcher to try to get the person out. And it was just...
It was confusing.
But I was like, genius. I'm not condoning that, especially as someone that works in sports. Please don't do that. But I was like, genius. Like, you could really make a difference. Anyway, back to the girl.
So I was on Hinge. Because I worked the Jaguars home games, I was on Hinge, and anytime I see a picture of someone at a Jags game, I kind of would, like, look and see if I was in the background.
Wow.
Or, like, what game was this? Was I there? I would assume I was because I've been there since 2019, so, like, in 6 years, you would imagine that I would be in the background of most of the pictures. is in some regard, whether it's I'm all the way on the other side
or picking your nose on the sideline.
This girl I saw, it was like pregame, so less people on the field, and she was like 3 rows up, very close. And I look in the background, and I am walking. I'm like right there in the picture.
What a good like intro line that must have been.
I did. I responded, "Hey, that's me in the background."
What'd she say?
I think she said something along the lines of like, "Oh my gosh, no way."
Did y'all go on a date?
Nope. I actually wasn't even that attracted to her. I just thought it was funny that I was in the picture. Would you disagree if you opened a dating app and you were in the background of someone's picture?
I mean, yeah.
There you go.
But also, I'd probably like position it to go on a date because what you just told me was 0 for 2 stories. And you know what that tells me? This podcast is always going to be called Married and Unmarried. We're never going to get to married.
Always?
Do you know how adorable of a story that would have been if I met my wife because I was in the background of her Hinge picture?
Listen,
that's modern day romance, Andy.
I understand the sidekick name, but I don't need Honesty Dog right now. That was a little harsh for Honesty Dog.
That was Harsh Kitten.
Harsh Kitten?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You love it.
Have you seen, this is similar to when you made me a PowerPoint for your wedding. Have you seen the trend where brides are now doing a reveal of the guys that are their bridesmaids are walking down the aisle?
Oh,
with?
Is it where like you do the invisible thing on?
Yeah, and they like wipe it off.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen this a couple times. I think it's a very clever idea, but it also scares the heck out of me.
Yeah, it could backfire. Like, who do you?
It doesn't, because they all know they're being recorded. But there's a difference between like, oh wow, thank you, and like, nice.
Nice. I don't think you would get the nice response. Like somebody would be like, Andy.
No, I think someone would go,
the co-host of Married and Unmarried podcast. He's the unmarried one.
He's in the background of all my pictures.
He knows Honesty Dog.
No, I don't think I would get I think I would get somewhere in the middle of the two.
Like a golly gee.
Golly gee.
That's in the middle of nice and
I think golly gee's worse.
Okay. What do you think your response would be? Holy heck.
Maybe,
Holy cow.
Maybe like an okay now.
Okay now.
Speaking, actually has nothing to do with this, but my mom twice in the past like month has texted me to tell me that she was telling one of her friends about me and they said I was handsome. I think she might be feeling that like I'm down because she keeps being like, see, people think you're handsome, Andy. And I'm like, okay, what? And it's a random Wednesday afternoon. And I'm like, I'm good. What do you...
Does it make you feel better?
No, it makes me feel worse because then it makes me feel like she felt the need to like let me know that that it's possible that someone could think I'm handsome.
Comment down below if you think Andy's handsome.
Yeah, that won't go well. Won't go bad.
Comment down below what your response would be if Andy was revealed as the groomsman you're walking down the aisle with.
I can't wait for just 40 responses from our guy friend.
Of golly gee. How are our guy friends?
I'm going to turn off the comments.
No, let him talk. I feel like our guy friends love you. Like you are so well loved by our guy friends.
You think so?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I want to do a funny. Should we do a funny?
We should do a funny.
I think I should call them and say goodnight.
More trends. I love it.
Is Thomas still on the ground?
Yes, I believe Thomas is still on the ground. Thomas is flying from Florida to New Mexico in a private plane. So.
Well, not if he's on the ground right now.
Yeah, he's on the ground for weather purposes.
Let's see. You should probably... Well, you might not have to take off an ear if I put it in my microphone.
No, I can hear. Yeah.
Let me find Thomas and say goodnight.
Well, Andy's gonna... Whoa! It's funny because...
You ready?
Yeah. New Mexico time, it's like 4 o'clock right now.
Where did the...
I can hear it.
He might not pick up.
He should be on the ground.
Your call has been forwarded to
Oof.
voicemail.
Oof.
The person.
That didn't work.
He also knows we're recording, so
He might have skipped.
I wonder what he's going to think when he touches down and he's like, why is Andy calling me?
Should we call our friend Mike? Say goodnight? I didn't put in his whole last name.
Oh, I was like, I don't know who that is. Yes, let's call our friend.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what's up?
What up?
Not much. What are you up to?
Just making my lunch for tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Do you have a good day?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I figured I would just call you and say goodnight.
Yeah, the old goodnight call.
Yeah. You know, the
I
one
appreciate that.
we do every night.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, man.
I'm glad to know that I'm on your mind, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But I hope you sleep tight.
Thanks. You too, bud.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Thomas, how's it going?
What's up?
What are you up to?
I'm at an airport in Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I had
nice.
to stop for weather, so.
Oh, okay. Was the flying going well?
It's been going good, yeah. I mean, it's been long, but it's been a good day. So, made 2 stops. Hopefully, we've only got like 40 more minutes, so hopefully it'll pass, but we'll see.
All right. Well, that sounds good, man. Well, I just wanted to call and say goodnight.
Good night to you too.
All right. Well, whenever you get where you're,
sweet.
Go ahead.
That's sweet. That's sweet of you to call.
Of course, always willing to do it. Well, whenever you get where you're going, I hope you sleep tight.
I hope you also sleep tight.
All right. Good night.
Think about me.
Oh, I will do.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Well, I really was in some deep trouble there.
It also helps that like Thomas doesn't pay attention to trends. So
No, he has no idea what that is. Mike probably knew, but Thomas had no clue.
Yeah, he probably just thinks that like you were calling to genuinely say goodnight.
Should we do one more?
Yeah. Another one of the guy friends.
Yeah, we'll call Sam.
Shout out guy friends.
Call our friend Sam.
This is almost as good as being a guest on the pod.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
Walking the dog.
Oh, nice. How was your day?
It was alright.
Yeah, basketball go good?
I didn't even go over.
Oh, I got you. Too busy?
Yeah, no, the thing was giving me some problems last night. So I had to go home and check on him at lunch and get some new food for him and stuff like that.
I got you. All right, well, I just wanted to call and say goodnight.
Okay. Good night.
All right, man. Hope you sleep tight.
Appreciate it.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
He did not enjoy that.
He sounded so like
He did not enjoy that. He was like, okay.
But also, he strikes me as someone that would know the trend. Like, I thought he would have fed into it.
I thought he was going to go, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, like, you need to like, legit go check on him.
Well, he's been watching his girlfriend's dog. And
yeah, he's probably...
He's just anxious. He wants to make sure the dog's okay. Kind of like if you were watching a small child.
Oh, my gosh, Andy, not this again.
All the way back to last episode.
Okay, you know what? You and Honesty Dog need to go somewhere. Or just get a dog, Andy.
I'll take one Honesty Dog with a side of relish.
If we get to 1,000 followers on one of our social medias, Andy will adopt a dog.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, make it happen.
All right, let's play our favorite game. More married or unmarried? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Saying goodnight to your guy friends.
That's so unmarried. Because you just did it.
But
I would say the married one you called was the most affectionate.
Okay. That's true. That's true. A good reality TV show.
I would also say that's unmarried. There
like, you know which one I love?
1,000 Pound Sisters.
No, Love Island. I love Love Island. Big fan.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Love Island?
Nope. Don't even know what it's about.
Oh, it's like they put like 20 British people in a house for the summer. That
sounds like a great idea.
And they like make them couple up. Oh, Haley, I think you actually would get a kick out of it.
Why? Like, I'm just I don't watch that. I don't watch The Bachelor. I don't watch The Box or The Platform, whatever it's called. I don't know. Like, they're all called the something.
The Roddy Ricch song.
I don't. Yeah.
That was Michael Jackson.
That was Michael Jackson. Those are two very different octaves.
I'm gonna say it's a married.
I know you would say that, but like
the amount of time I have to watch TV is significantly lower than I think you think.
Yeah, I know, but you're not like most unmarrieds. Like
I'm better?
Yeah, you kiss the homies goodnight.
No, there was no smooch.
That's what the viewers don't see. We're gonna bleep that out. We bleeped it out visually. But yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I just don't like reality TV. I also just don't know that many like married people that watch reality TV. They want to get into like some sort of fictional show. You know?
I kind of think the opposite. I think because reality TV a lot of times is like, it's a 48 episode season. And we have 12 seasons, and when you're married...
Hot singles.
When you're married, all you have is time to kill.
What? No!
You have forever.
No! I don't have time.
Yeah, you do.
I also don't want to watch other people's lives. I'm living my fairy tale. I don't care if you're on an island with 19 other British people.
Well, your husband was pretty affectionate to me when we said goodnight.
You should see how he says goodnight to me.
Okay.
But, like, I don't care to watch other people's lives. I don't want to watch Naked and Afraid. I don't want to watch...
That one's weird.
That one is weird.
You know which other one I hate? I'm going to put this out on record. I hate The Masked Singer. I think that's the stupidest idea for a show of all time.
I can't believe, like, T-Pain, like,
I can't believe it's still on. I thought for sure it would be one season and people would go, well, that's dumb. And they're like, The Masked Singer, season 42. And it's a whole $1 million production for someone in a giant bunny suit.
Yeah.
Just to reveal that it's Terry Crews.
Yeah, it's like a C-list celebrity.
Yeah.
But they do get oddly really good like sponsor value, like ad dollars. It's incredible.
It's the worst show.
I say I don't like reality TV, but I will watch 1,000 Pound Sisters forever.
As a married.
Until they're like 200 Pound Sisters.
What about watching a dance class?
Watching or attending?
You wrote down watching in your notes.
I meant to say attending, which I think is a very married thing to do.
Watching a dance class is a married thing to do because if you're not watching your child, you're a creepo.
Andy, I'm talking about like salsa. I'm not talking about ballerinas. Did you think I was...
Either one is creepy if you don't know someone in the class and you're just sitting there like, ah.
That's why it's a married thing to do, to go to a dance class.
To watch a dance class.
No, we're not watching anything.
You wrote down watch.
Okay, if you remember, this was actually the second time I sent you the notes because I messed up the technology.
Now that's honesty, dog.
That is honesty. Did you see it just go... It evaporated. My text. Apple, what is going on? I understand that's like advanced technology, but like, do you know how hard I worked on crafting that text? I use bullet points and everything.
That's why you write it in your notes app, then you copy paste.
Oh, that is like 4 steps.
Write it in notes app, copy, paste.
That's almost 4. Hit send. You forgot to click hit send. Then I got to type out Andy's name.
I'm not already at the top of your inbox?
You are not pinned in my text.
We're business partners.
Am I pinned in your text?
I don't pin anyone.
Rude. I pin a lot of people.
I have no one is pinned.
I have 6 people that are pinned.
My top 5 friends on MySpace this week are
Beep, beep, beep.
What about chess? Is chess a married or unmarried?
Well, I don't know, because you play chess and Thomas plays chess. Thomas's dad plays chess. He's in a chess group. I'm going to say chess is a more unmarried thing to do. Because, like, I feel like that's like a little, like, boys club, you know?
I think, well, first of all, women can play chess, too.
Women can play chess, and they're pretty dang good at it.
Let's not disclude anybody from playing chess.
I like the clock that you get to hit. Ding!
It doesn't make a ding sound.
Oh, you're up. Ding!
I think chess is a married. I think it's one of those things that doesn't provide you anything but brain activity.
Stimulation.
And that sounds like something that someone who has forever amount of time to kill.
We cannot seem to get on the same page, you and I, on two things. Dual income versus single income
I thought
situations.
You were going to say Duolingo.
R.I.P.
Or Dua Lipa. I think we're on the same page about Dua Lipa.
We are on the same page about Dua Lipa.
Ow.
Sorry. Anyway, dual income versus single income, and how much time you have as a single and a married.
What about rock climbing?
Oh, that is definitely a unmarried thing to do.
I agree, it's an unmarried.
Thomas is really, really good at that. But
really?
He's so good. I didn't know that until, like, I came up with the idea. I was like, this is when we were dating. I was like, let's go to a rock climbing gym. I'm afraid of heights.
My friend landlord's really good at rock climbing. He should go with Thomas.
He is very good at rock climbing, and I think they should go together. And I've been to his rock climbing gym, and it's pretty legit.
I have too. I like the shoes they give you.
And he's there for the merch.
They're kind of grippy.
I don't like it. I have no upper body strength. I can only do 8 push-ups. Heights really, really scare me. I'm on, like, level -1, and Thomas is, like, touching the buzzer. He's going ding when he gets to the top.
Well, they should go together. I was not very good at it when I went. It really, I had a lot of grip. Like, my gripness was sore, and then the next day I had to go shoot a softball game.
Your gripness was sore?
Yeah, like in my this part.
That's your forearm, brother.
But that's what you use to grip.
You use your fingers to grip.
And your forearm.
Gripness also is just it's not a body part. It's an action. You strike me as someone that would fall off the top of the rock climbing mountain.
Wow, that's kind of gross of you to say.
She's being really gross to him. You know what?
You're attacking me like this.
All jokes aside, I know that the social media community thinks that Andy and I are being gross to one another.
And we are.
But at the end of the day...
it's how would you like your steak prepared?
No, it's temperature.
Nope, how would you like it prepared?
Love you, dog.
Love you, dog. Oh, wait. Love you, honesty, dog.
Love you, honesty, dog.
Pow!
Pow!